Hello, folks. This is Cristian Graciano, also known as Colosso in some platforms. And in this video, I want to address one problem that comes up a lot in the tech study Discord from Adrian Cantrill. And that is pretty much that you cannot get the transcription from his lectures in the Teachable platform. And this video can extend to pretty much getting transcriptions from any video source that you might encounter in the internet that doesn't automatically have a transcription attached to it. So just to make it very clear what the problem is, I am in the Tech Fundamentals course from Adrian Cantrill, which I highly recommend, by the way. And I have here one video, DNS 101. So if I play the video, I already have captions or subtitles on.
Welcome to the first video in this series where I want to help you.
But I can only get the captions while the video is playing. There's no way for me to get the full text of the video. And the full text of the video is what is considered the transcription. And Teachable doesn't give this. Also, I want to make clear that Adrian himself has said that there's little value in like getting the full text or the full transcription of a video without watching the video. That his intention is that we would watch the videos, his lectures, take notes, and potentially flashcards out of them, and that's how we should optimally learn and study. That said, I do like myself to go through a lecture and then take my notes and also have the transcription of the whole video so that if I want to review things, I don't need to play the video again. I can just quickly read through the whole thing. And good news, I have a setup where after all is said and done, I go through a lecture, I listen to it, and at the end of the lecture, I have the full transcription text of the video. And this is what I want to present in this video, which can extend to many other things. Yeah, we live in the era of AI being hyped, and we have some awesome AI transcribe tools. I am not sponsored by any of these tools, so I'm just going to show you the setup that I have. But for example, one very popular transcription tool is Otter.ai, which even loads into your Zoom, Google Meet, or other video conference meetings. It transcribes your whole meeting, and you can even ask it to summarize a few points. I think a tool like this is awesome. But yeah, I'm going to show you the setup that I have for my particular case, which is a MacBook Pro M3, and I'm using the Sequoia macOS latest version. So this is the setup that works for me. There are many other setups possible. There's possibly more efficient setups over there. And if you have them, you can for sure comment them on this video if you want and share them with the rest of the people. But I'll show you what works for me, what I've been using for my studies. And again, if you have a different OS or want to use different tools like Otter, that's completely fine. So without further ado, my transcription application of choice is Whisper Transcription or Mac Whisper, and you can get it from the Mac store and install it in your computer. But I like to install my things with Homebrew, and if you search for Whisper, you can see that Mac Whisper is the name of this app, and you would be able to install it with the brew install Mac Whisper. You don't even need the cache because there's no formula like that. So you can just enter that and that would install the application. But other than that, you can also install it from the Mac store, not a problem. And once you have it installed, here's the tool. And the way it works is you can put a recording and let's try it out. Hello, this is Cristian Graciano, and I am recording a video to YouTube about how to automatically get transcriptions from Cantrill's videos. So pretty much it does a recording, and then you can ask it to transcribe. And it listens to the whole audio, and of course, the names, it's not going to get super well. So Cristian Graciano, not Cristiano Graziano, and not Cantrell, it's Cantrill. But it does a pretty good job. Hello, this is Christian Graciano, and I'm recording a video to YouTube about how to manipulate transcriptions from Cantrill's videos. So this is what we want. We want a tool, an AI tool that can listen to an audio and then output text from that audio, like a dictation, transcription. There's many names for this. We don't need to keep that recording. So a problem that you will face upon installing an transcription tool is that it only accepts input devices. You cannot hear or get input from the applications. So from Chrome or from the browser, you cannot get the audio from here just like that. So you need to do something extra. And what I have chosen to do is to install this little app. It's called BlackHole, and it's very simple. It just routes audio between apps. It makes it so that the um, desktop audio, so to say, of the laptop, of the MacBook, becomes an input source. So it loop backs the audio and to get it back into as an input source. And if you ask maybe ChatGPT or online, like how can I listen to the video in my browser and transcribe from it, you might hear or you might read things like, oh, you just put your speakers to top volume and let your microphone catch that and put into the transcription tool. Don't do that. First of all, you don't want to annoy your neighbors, and secondly, there's a quality loss. So don't do that. Instead, use an app like BlackHole, which it just routes the audio from your desktop as an input. So we can just go to GitHub and you can just read that, for example, there's different versions of BlackHole, 2 channels, 16 channels, 64 channels. So you can input audio from really many different devices, but you really only need the 2 channel version for our purposes over here. So you can just copy this and then input it and you will have it installed. Okay, so after you have installed BlackHole 2CH, you can go to System Settings and Sound. And you should be able to see BlackHole 2CH as an option within your output. And this is the output that can be recorded. If we return to Mac Whisper, we can select BlackHole 2CH as an output. And since this, if you didn't have it installed, you would not be able to see this. But now that BlackHole is there, you can select it. And let's just test it out. So we're going to have it play. And we're going to start recording, and we see that something is going into the transcription, but we cannot hear the video. So I'm going to pause the video, pause the recording, and I'm going to transcribe and see how that worked. And it looks like it transcribed pretty well everything that was going on. So with BlackHole, we've been able to direct the sound from the browser, from the desktop, into an input device that can be recorded within Mac Whisper. But of course, something that is not ideal is that we don't hear the video. We can of course go through the subtitles, and if you just want to be in complete silence, you can just do it. But I want to listen to the video as well as transcribe it, as well as pass it in as an input to Mac Whisper in order to transcribe. So in order to do that, you need to do the following. So you want to do the following. You want to go to Audio MIDI Setup. It should be an application that is already pre-installed in your Mac, but if not, then just install it. And you should see BlackHole over here, 2CH. If you don't see it, then you haven't installed it. And we're going to add a multi-output device. And you can name it however you want. I already had a multi-output device 1, so it's been named as 2, but if this is the first time you do it, you should not even see a 1 or 2. And I want to be using BlackHole 2CH, and I also want to use my AirPods, or select here your speakers, select the device that is going to send audio to your ears. Whereas BlackHole should also be there because it's also capturing the audio. Basically, what this multi-output device does is it
it puts output into two different devices. It puts it into your devices that you're going to use to listen to, but it also is going to put it into BlackHole, which is seen as an output device. So you configure that multi-output device, and then within the settings for sound, you need to select multi-output device. And you see two for me because I already had one before, but you should only see one. So select that one over there. And now we are ready. We can start a new recording. I will start it over here, and I will start the video.
Welcome to the first video in this series where I want effective at designing or implementing cloud solutions or network-based applications, you have to understand DNS. So if you are interested in knowing more, then go ahead and move to the next video where I'll cover why DNS is structured in the way that it is.
Okay, so that is the end of the video. I'm going to stop the recording. Now I will transcribe the recording, and this will take a bit of time. But there we go. So all of this is the complete text or transcript from the video that we just watched. And something I like to do is to take all of this text and then ask an AI tool to separate that into paragraphs, because Whisper will just give you the whole thing as a one big fat paragraph. So I can just go into ChatGPT. I can paste all that text, and you should be careful a bit with the prompt. So the way I say is separate the following text into paragraphs. And I used a short video, and probably there's not going to be a problem with that. But if you use a long video and a long text, ChatGPT might need to separate the text twice. Or if you don't specify, it's going to compress it into just one and maybe omit some of the things. So something I like to say in the prompt is do not redact or delete any text, just separate into paragraphs. So that way the original text is left untouched, and the only thing that ChatGPT is going to do is separate into paragraphs. So let's put that in. And as you can see, it's now separating it into a few paragraphs. It's not, of course, like completely fail-proof. Like maybe when you read through the transcript, you prefer to change it a bit, the paragraphs how it is, but it's a good first thing, right? So normally what I can do is like I can copy this whole text into whatever place where I store my transcripts of the videos that I have watched. But that's pretty much it. That's how you can get the transcript or the text to a video from Cantrill or from other video sources that don't have transcripts these days. I hope that that was useful. Hope that the questions in the tech study Discord will be a bit less now with this video out. And if this was helpful to you, you can consider donating. I'm including a Ko-fi and a PayPal link that you can use to donate, or also, of course, just sharing this video, liking, that is also helpful. But whether you donate, whether you share or anything, I hope this helps solve your problem. Happy studying. See you around in that Discord. And until next time, bye.